Well, guess what? It is Sunday night and we are live. I'm with, look at this girl. She is the most beautiful, incredible, spectacular, divine,
Thank
precious, amazing,
Gosh. Thank you.
wonderful.
There's more? Thank you.
You're amazing.
You're
Yeah.
sweet. Thank
Yes,
you.
no, you're welcome.
Yeah, it's weird not saying good morning. I mean,
It's weird not saying good morning, but you know what? We are going to go live today instead of tomorrow. And we're thinking that moving forward, we're going to be going live on Sunday nights
yeah.
instead of Monday morning. We have a lot of busy stuff that we're taking care of.
Yeah.
And so this has actually helps us with our schedule as well.
Not only that, but you know what? On Sunday nights, we can also help people get ready for the week.
I think that's a great
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Because Sunday night is the time where we prepare, we get ourselves ready for the week ahead, right?
Absolutely.
A lot of times, and I'm not saying this is you, but a lot of times people just go right into the week without any kind of game plan.
Yeah.
They just wake up and go.
Yeah. And that's how a lot of things don't get done. I know for me, I need a game plan. I have everything, but I love schedules.
Yeah.
I am very schedule orientated. Like on the weekend, sometimes like yesterday, my schedule was a little out of whack, and I was drinking probably about 60 ounces of water because I was behind schedule on my water. But it's important to have things, written out on a Sunday night. Okay, what's happening? When am I taking care of what my goals are? What do I want to achieve for the week?
I love Bob Proctor, who's our mentor, who works with us directly. He always says this one thing, and I think it's such a great thing. He's like, if you write out the night before, so for tonight, for tomorrow, what are 6 steps that you can take to move towards your goal? What are 6 steps? Now, you don't have to do all 6, but at least you go into the day and you've got a plan of action, a number of tasks that you can start knocking off the list.
Oh, absolutely. Because I think sometimes too that we have these tasks that, shouldn't be done, like housework and stuff. Just leave that. Either do it on the weekend or find another time. If you're trying to achieve a certain goal, have those things down. And the other things, well, they can wait, or have them on the list but not at the top.
Yeah, and it is okay. Again, it's okay if you get there and you only do one of the 6, but at least we're moving in the direction of our goal, right? Because if we're not moving in the direction of our goal, then where are we moving towards? So this is a way each night before you go to bed, if you just prep and say, okay, what are 6 things that I can do tomorrow to move towards what it is that I want?
Yeah.
I find that to be very helpful.
And I think as, the two of us together too, if there is something like we want to discuss or we want to do together, we also make sure that we write that down and it's on our calendar.
Exactly.
Because if it's not on the calendar, it potentially might not happen. And there's certain things I know we wanted to do this weekend. I mean, our wedding, we needed to, make sure everybody knew when it was going to happen.
Well, you know
and
what?
we got that done.
And that's what we see, because the reason that we got it done is because we specifically put it on the calendar that we were going to do it for this weekend. Because if we don't pick a time and put it on the calendar, what ends up happening is we end up missing that, and then we end up not doing it, and then it gets put off, and then we end up doing it. It could be 4 weeks, a month, 2 weeks, 2 months later.
Yeah, because I think we had said we wanted to do it last week and we didn't, and that's okay. It got done today
Because we put it on. We put it on. We put it on. We said we're doing it, and we got it done.
Yeah. So the date is May 15th.
May 15th, the big date, and we will be streaming it live for everyone. We will be streaming it live for everyone. So, because, really think about it. It's COVID, and we can only invite a small select group.
It's really immediate family only.
Yeah, because of, given the scenario. So, but we want to be able to let all of our friends and other people that we care about, we want them to be able to be a part of it as well. So we will stream that So that's something that you guys can be a part of.
Regardless if they shut our venue or the restaurant down, we will be on May 15th. Even if we have to go across the street from our house on the grass over there or in our little backyard, it will be done that day.
It'll be done. And finally, I want to just mention one last thing, which is when we set our minds to do something, we set a goal, for example, going to the gym or starting a new business, whatever it may be, and that next day, we don't take an action or we don't do anything, or we don't do what we were supposed to do, the key is don't beat ourselves up, right? It is what it is. It's over with, but beating ourselves up is probably the worst thing that we can do.
Absolutely. Because people, you know what? 80% of people, we're a week into 2021, and most people have set resolutions. I don't like to call them resolutions. I like to make goals. And 80% of people, quit within the first 3 months. A lot of them way before 3 months. But you know what? If you break it down, instead of saying, well, I want to lose 50 pounds, that's a big number. Let's break it down. How about if we start at 5? Start at 5.
I love that.
And then once you get to the 5, okay, let's do another 5. Or let's just say that, you want to run, a marathon. Well, you're not going to run a marathon your first month out. We have a friend who is, and he's taking it, I think it's
one step at a time.
One step and doing mile, and he's, starting with 1 mile and then increasing to the second mile. But it's the same thing with business. If there's something you want to achieve in your business, don't think it's going to happen all at once. Write your goals out, have an end date. That is very, very important.
Yeah, absolutely.
Having an end date.
Yeah, have a date where you're, and again, you may not meet that date, but we have it set and we have in our mind exactly what we're shooting for, a specific time frame. And
because
that's
it's just
so
taking,
important.
like we always say, it's taking action. Even if you took just a very small, it's just taking action towards it. Whether it's losing weight, building a new business, whatever it is, it's just taking action. And
action is the key, right? We could, I just this last week, I taught a 5-day class, and it was about building a plan. It's your 90-day plan, right? What's your 90-day plan? And it's what I lost track of what I was going to say. No, but no, that's the key, right? So we come up with this beautiful plan, and we have a plan. But if we don't take action on it, then what good's the plan?
Yeah.
We could sit back and watch TV, but that's not going to do anything. So we create this plan. The key is just take baby steps towards the goal that we set. Baby steps. One step at a time gets us very far in a few weeks.
Yeah, because if not, let's just say you missed the gym, you went once this week, and your goal was 3 times or 4 times. Okay, you went once.
Exactly.
It's okay. You start Monday and you start again. You write the list on Sunday. What are my goals for the week? And if gym is there and you get there maybe 3 times next week, that's better than the 1 time last week. So it's building upon those. It's small little steps.
And we don't beat ourselves up.
Yeah.
We don't beat ourselves up, because when we start the chatter in our mind about the negative and why did I do this? See, every time I try to go to the gym, I don't do it. Where does that ever lead us? It leads us nowhere. So, that said, we take baby steps. We don't beat ourselves up, and be grateful for all that we have.
But the beautiful thing now with, being able to stream everything, if you can't go to the physical gym, do something. Do some sort of movement. You can do some yoga. You can do a meditation. You can do something at home.
There's always something to do. The bottom line is, just take baby steps if you want to go in that direction. And the key is don't beat ourselves up.
Yeah, that's a big thing.
Don't beat ourselves up.
Because when we beat ourselves up, a lot of times, we end up quitting.
We have to be our best friend. Like, if we don't have our back, who else is going to have our back?
Yeah.
So we can't beat ourselves up. So once we start taking our side and being there for us, other people will do that as well. What we give to ourselves, what we put out always comes out. So if we're doing these negative things to ourselves, it comes back to us again from other people
absolutely.
as well. Yeah.
You have to, I totally believe in having accountability partners, but I think too you need to be your own accountability partner.
Absolutely.
You know, in my 75 hard at the moment, I report to guess who? Me. If I didn't drink the water last night, guess what? Nobody else would know but me. So when I don't, because I don't want to fail myself. Like I've come this far, and I want to keep achieving this. So do it for you.
That's right.
You're
That's
your
it.
own accountability, partner.
Yeah. So I mean, I think that's pretty much it in a nutshell. Again, we create a plan. That if we don't have a plan, then where will we end up? If we jump in the car and we have to drive out to California and we don't have a plan for getting there, well, how in the world are we going to get there? Well, this is pre-GPS. We have to actually write out how we're going to get there. If we don't write it out, how are we going to get there? So we need some kind of a plan. That's it. And baby steps, and don't beat ourselves up. That's it.
Yeah.
That's a wrap.
Yeah. And so now, guys, we'll be coming to you on Sunday nights. So getting you prepared for the week ahead.
Getting you prepared for the week ahead. So next week we'll have a very interesting topic.
I think next week I think potentially have somebody we're interviewing.
We are that's exactly right. That's exactly right. We're going to be interviewing someone live on the show, and it's going to be great.
Very interesting.
Love it.
Yeah.
All right.
It'll be very interesting.
Have a great night, everyone.
All right. Have a great one.
See ya.